court eloquently that no court can stop Nigerians from protest. Really. And that's the law. It went further, the Appeal Court went further to argue that Nigerians don't need police permit to do their rally or protest. And that it is the duty of the police to protect them. That we have expressed here today. Are trying to come out for protest. The police block them out. Those coming from Maraba and others. Police and army. They couldn't access the venue of the protest. This is a democratic government. All of us were involved in the fight against the military for democracy to come. And we should be victims in this democratic dispensation. To worsen its comrades, and we have to explain this to the National Assembly. At the gate of the National Assembly, for almost 1 hour, the police refused us entry. All entreaties made to come and see you people to deliver a letter. The police said no. Nigeria is not a police state and can never be. We can't deviate to that position. And it is our duty, by what we have displayed today, to show that it is a free state, where workers can express their views, protest, to rally, to come and bring differences to the leadership of the National Assembly. That we have expressed. Without going further into all these disputes, because I know there are a lot of them, a lot of threats we are passing through. We need to read the letter we wrote to the National Assembly. Well, the letter we wrote is quite a lengthy letter, but we read the demands. We remain the demands to publish us, maybe a few points demand of 6 or 7. After we formally put over to the National Assembly, to the Senate. We demand the immediate implementation in good faith of all resolutions with Congress jointly signed with the government and TUC. Immediate reversal of all anti-poor policies of government, including the recent hike in PMS price, school fees, and VAT. Now, when we talk about recent hike, there was a hike of 520, 540, for which a committee was set up by the government, for which the government went to court and got an injunction, for which the court announced that status quo should remain. And the court had not met between that time and now. 2 adjournments the court did not meet. And one of the parties went ahead to increase again to 617. We have come here to protest that very issue because we have not gone on strike for 617. And we are going to consider that option after now. Because the issue of strike and court order was all around 520. And we have not even addressed it. One party went ahead to increase again. So it's like saying, do fighting, stop fighting, and another person went ahead to give another blow. That's where we are today. We now have to look at the law, distinguished senators. The law that says when you beat a child, if the child cries, you punish him again. I enter agreement with you to implement. I cried by maybe going on strike, you me. I want the National Assembly to look into this, the Senate to look into this. What it is in order. It's happening to ASU now. We had an agreement with ASU since 2009, it was not implemented. ASU went on strike, imposed them with no work, no pay. Now Now you are the beneficiary of your incompetence and refusal to obey the agreement. You have to look at that law. Because if you beat a child, the child must of necessity cry, especially when they waited for almost 10 years. The fixing of all local refineries, Port Harcourt, and Kaduna. In the entire statement by Mr. President, no comment was made on this. And we can't continue to run an import-driven petroleum system, system. It will depend on what they call values of the market. If the dollar goes for 1,000 naira, they will import at that rate and decrease it and tell you it's market forces. Who is market forces? Nigerian workers want to know who is market forces. Because, and then by the time the police maintain a single market where everybody will go to that market to exchange and import, naira is gone. PMS will be life wire of the economy of Nigeria. And this is a natural resource that was given to us. We have no business refining abroad. We have no business importing pennies. There are over 200 commodities or products that come out from petroleum products. Nigeria is not benefiting from it. Subsidizing workers from others where refining is taking place. You have just cassava in your farm, you sell cassava, and you buy garri. That's the economy we are running here. It's unacceptable. You have to think of it. Closely related to this was the agreement we agreed on CNG, compressed natural gas. Nigeria has a large deposit of gas that will last for the next 500 years. And now by our last assessment in 2020, a liter could cost as much as 90 naira. The current rate, a liter will not cost more than 150. And that was an agreement we signed with the government that we should explore the CNG gas option as an alternative. Instead of forcing every Nigerian to buy at 600 and 30 and 40 and whatever rate, there should be alternative. Those who want PMS can go for PMS. And by that time we had an agreement. We did a pilot study in Edo. Over 5,000 vehicles are running on CNG in Edo. And I don't know what it will cost this government to do even 1 million, convert 1 million cars within 3 months for us to go take that option. Some people are frustrated to compel all of us to use PMS. We're only asking for the release of the 8 months without salaries of university lecturers and workers. Very important. It's very highly inhuman. People cannot even manage their salaries to the end of the month. And now you see somebody's salary for 8 months. The National Assembly, the Senate should please, look into this matter to help us. To accord priority recognition and support to the Presidential Steering Committee and work of its subcommittees. Since the committee was set up, no subcommittee has concluded work. It may interest you that Mr. President said they are having talks with Labour, who have not met at the Labour subcommittee. The committee has not been inaugurated. And the subcommittee is to talk on wage award, because minimum wage is a national legislation. When we discuss minimum wage, it comes to the National Assembly for it to pass it into law. The existing minimum wage will expire by next year. So we can't wait till next year. So as a matter of palliative or cushioning the effects of this subsidy, there is what is called wage award. It is known in this country. The Doge award was there. Even this January, the federal government gave 40% of salary increase to its workers to cushion the effects of the COVID-19. This is done. We need to discuss this and bring that as a palliative. Yes, some have received, some have not received, but they did it. So we need to, that committee in the history of this country, Labor negotiation is headed by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. Never in the history of this country has Chief of Staff to the President headed committee in this country to discuss with labor because he's very busy. From Ekaite to Kingibe to Anipos Anim to Boss Mustafa, never will you bring the Chief of Staff to the President who is very busy to come and negotiate with labor. He doesn't have time because of state matters. Nigerians should look at this and look at how these things are done before now. Because if we don't bring this matter here, you will be seeing us as troublemakers. That is not the case. You know, things are not happening. We need to bring it to the fore. We are calling for us to look at putting a stop to all inhuman actions and policies of the government. Mr. President talked about 1 trillion naira saved. The committee where we are meeting, they told us that no one cover is saved. Therefore, we have not agreed on what to pay anywhere. So who do we believe? Is it the committee? Is it Mr. President? We are going to believe Mr. President. So that 1 trillion, we need to look at it, what we are going to do with it. But this inconsistency in pronouncements is not the best for us. We have only looked at the issue of refineries. Young men in the Niger Delta are refining, and we have said, let us license them. They call them illegal refineries. We say no, let us legalize the illegality. Let us form a group, register them, license them, and get a standard organization to monitor the product that is coming down there. Refining is not a rocket science. We can do it here, but people are frustrating it. Comrades, on and on and on. We may even seek further discussion with the Senate. But in the event of what is happening now, we need to bring this to the attention of the National Assembly, to the attention of the Senate, because various efforts were made for us not to equally come and tell you what is happening, for us not to tell Nigerians what is happening. But we thank God we are here. But I think we should not be provoked beyond this. The country is ours. It belongs to all of us, and every Nigerian should enjoy the dividend of democracy. Thank you very much. Solidarity.
Solidarity. Solidarity. When I remember 70 billion water on our way, my eyes oh, water on our way, my eyes. When I remember 40 billion water on our way, my eyes oh, water on our way, my eyes. When I remember operational vehicles, water on our way, my eyes oh, water run away, my eye. Water run away, I run away, I run away, my eye. Do water run away, my eye. Distinguished Senator, the President of our Congress, just one addition to what the President of the NLC just said. And it is about the reduction of the cost of governance. We strongly believe that the government of today is quite insensitive. And that government is both the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. We believe strongly that you cannot ask Nigerians to keep tightening our belts. You cannot ask Nigerians to keep sacrificing. You cannot ask a man who barely have 1 meal a day to now be eating garri for that day. The Nigerian masses have been battered. The Nigerian masses have suffered. The Nigerian masses are passing through excruciating difficulties. But in all of these, we have not heard what the President of the country has said regarding the cost of governance. We have not, now we are screening ministers. These ministers will go back, they will have 10 aides. Those that are 10 aides are going to have senior assistants. The senior assistant will now have a PA to the senior assistant to the minister's aide. Before you know, the numbers will go outside the roof. It is at this time when Senate and House of Reps, whether it was in the Appropriation Act before now, whether it was in the supplementary bill, we think grossly that it is grossly insensitive for us to be muting to spend 70 billion. We heard that they want to use it to fill their offices. We have told them to pay a visit to the secretariat, it is up here, and see how people are suffering. To go to the secretariat and see that people work without light for months. To see that in the secretariat, to even go to toilet, everywhere is smelling. So we are all equal Nigerians. We have equal stake in Project Nigeria. We want you in National Assembly to show sacrifice. We want you in National Assembly to cut down your budget. We want you in National Assembly to go and buy innocent motors. We don't want you to go and buy Toyota, to go and buy imported vehicles, because you are creating jobs over there and you are importing suffering here. There is nothing wrong in using innocent motors or local assembled vehicles in Nigeria. You must show leadership. You must lead from front, because we elected you to work for us. We know also that the condition with which you work is also important. We are not insensitive, but all we are saying is that you must sacrifice. If you don't have television in your office, you can use your phone in watching television. If you cannot have this in your office, you can use fan, because there are a lot of Nigerians who doesn't even have fan, who doesn't even have light. So please, you must show leadership from the front and pass this bill to the Senate President and to the Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives that you must show sacrifice. Solidarity. Thank you. Let's
Solidarity, solidarity. Mr. President of the NLC and PUC, fellow comrades, good morning. My name is Senator Mohamed Ali Ndume, a senator representing Borno South, and by God's grace, the Chief Whip of the Senate. Comrades, I come here in solidarity. Let me say one thing. Please, I beg you in the name of God, let us take what we are doing serious. Let us know that God is watching us. Let us not come here to only wave flags and then sing songs and go back. Let us solve the problem that is in this country. As I come to speak to you, I swear to God, I speak because I know what I went through to escape poverty. The president, the immediate president of NLC is from my constituency, and he knows me very well. I'm a son of the poor that became somebody without knowing anybody. That time, Nigeria was working. I was able to go to public school. I was able to go to public higher institution. I was able to get 3 jobs at a time. But now, things have changed. Who changed is we. And we are supposed to do the change. The National Assembly are your representatives. I came here by the grace of God and by the grace of our people, especially the workers. I am 6th-term member of the National Assembly by the grace of God and by the support I received from people like Weber. Therefore, comrades, please, let us be serious. We have a problem in this country. The problem is both. We have to solve this problem ourselves. Let me tell you that whether we like it or not, as a representative, we must represent you. In response to what the leadership is doing, the National Assembly, especially the Senate, we have been following keenly what is going on. When we realize there's a breakdown in the discussion between the presidency and the NLC, day before yesterday, one of our colleagues brought a motion on this labor crisis that we are facing and the need for the Senate to intervene. There is a motion that we passed on Monday. When we before we started the screening, we brought that motion, and all the members of the Senate were co-sponsors. And that is to look at what is happening. Why is the negotiation stalled? We have a problem. The NLC is discussing with the presidency. I understand now what the president is saying. I am in support, and I said it before, that the NLC should be negotiating with either the president or the vice president. And if because of their schedule, then an acceptable representation will continue the discussion. We stand with you on that. And as I said, please have confidence in the National Assembly or give us a trial. Let the Senate, the leadership, be involved in the negotiation. One of us here is from the Labour Party. I am from the governing party. Two of them are here. They cannot afford to betray you or fail you. If they do that after 1,400 days, that is 3-4 years, they will come back to look for your votes. So they know what will happen if they fail you. Please, let us be serious. Let us not just come here, wave flags, and then wear this thing and leave this thing like that. Let us find permanent solution to this. And the solutions can be achieved. As you said, refineries are not working. Dangote started the refinery and he was to complete it. Nothing was there. Let us ask these questions. And it is not enough to say give money to the local refineries. How much have been given to them and what happened? So let us find concrete solution to our problem. I am taking this letter back to the leadership, of which I'm one. And as the president was reading them out, I was paying attention. The Senate will make these demands their terms of reference. And please, as I said, this is a message, a very strong one. But we are all Nigerians. This country belongs to all of us. As long as we are involved in the negotiation, we should also consider the consequences of our action. Unfortunately, the people that will suffer more are our people. The people that harass you at the gate are the poor. There is no son of a senator that is constable or sergeant out there. So, where is the problem? The problem is with us. When I was told that you are bad at the gate there, the sergeant at arms is here. He can bear me witness. He called me. He said the chief whip, there are labor people out there and the police have blocked them. I told him, allow them to come in and wait for us to come and address them. So it's not that we are completely insensitive. We are Nigerians. As I said, most of us, unfortunately, that are maltreating our own are from the poor. How many are rich Nigerians? There are very few. Majority of our senators are from the poor. Majority of the police harassing us are from the poor. Majority of those people that are doing all these things are the poor. They are just lucky to be in part of a security, and then you are in the labor. That's the difference. So let us, Mr. President, I give you my word, and I give the leadership your word. And also, you should let Nigerians know what is going on. It is not enough for us to gather here and talk about this. We should carry Nigerians along. We should carry Nigerians along. And now we should be considerate to the impact, the effect of our actions on Nigerians. So that if you are fighting somebody, and you don't want to, or you are not supposed to kill him, please beat him, don't kill him. So if you are beating in order to teach that person a lesson, if you kill him, then it becomes another thing. So don't kill us, please. Beat us, but don't kill us. Beat us, I understand. When you disagree with somebody, you can slap him. But if you shoot him, he is dead. So slap us, but don't shoot us. If you shoot the system, then everybody will suffer. And you too will suffer, because if you don't have me, then you are not okay. If your neighbor is hungry and you are okay, you are not okay. So please, Mr. President, reconsider this and give the Senate the chance. And then, if we fail you, then of course, you can go back to your position. I beg you, in the name of God, this should serve as a warning to the presidency, to the National Assembly, to everybody. Then if nothing very tangible comes out of our effort, then you can take action. Thank you very much.
We understand it. I also assure you that the Senate is going to get involved, and I will ensure I'm not part of the leadership, but I am your representative. I will not let them cheat you. I went to school in America on a federal government scholarship. I had a car I bought straight from the factory, a Volkswagen, for 300 naira. So I know the Nigeria that bred me is not the Nigeria you have. My first job came with a house, a Beetle, and 500 naira, and that 500 naira bought me everything. So I know the issues. And I also am a mother. I have children who are your ages that I want to inherit a better Nigeria.
They are not in Nigeria now.
So please, just give us a chance to get involved. Just a little chance. And we will make sure if things are not resolved in your favor.
Okay, country people, the workers, then they shout, say make the senator give them deadline.
Solidarity.
1 week, now then they shout for
I said, fellow comrades, we have motion on ground. The Senate is going to be involved. Please give us 1 week and we will report progress. So I am begging you to call up the strike and give us 1 week and we will report progress. And if you are not satisfied with the progress we are making, then you can take further action. Please.
trust me. If it is not working, I will call your leadership and tell them that this is how it is. I do not lie. Yes, no. I understand fully. All the modular refineries, even if we cannot get the big ones to work, we can get plenty small ones to work. I understand. Also, local manufacturing, the Senate brought that up too. Everything should be manufactured locally, nothing abroad. The naira will go up and the dollar will crash. We understand the issues. It's just implementing them. I promise you. Yes, elected me. I understand that. And you will not regret electing me. No, we are a person of the people. So we have come here to assure you. Just give us that 7 days and you see. Yes.
Solidarity, as I said, in order to implement what we have agreed. As I said, my former committee, I have told the president now that between today and tomorrow, we will call the first meeting with the labor and start the discussion where they will brief you. And as I said, this discussion and engagement will continue, and we will do our best as your representative to come out with a solution acceptable to you and realistic enough. Thank you very much.
Just to inform. Okay. So just to inform distinguished senator that what we are doing is a very peaceful rally, and it's a protest, and it is not a strike yet. So we just want to inform you that what you have said, we are ready to engage. We are ready to meet. Even if it's midnight, you call us, we are there. Even if it's weekend that you call us, we are there. Thank you so much, and we appreciate it. And madam, thank you for the reassurance. And it's also nice seeing you to know that you are the one that represents us, and you are here with us. And you are representing for New South, but you are the chief whip of the Senate. So you are our chief whip. You are our chief whip. We quite appreciate it. Thank you so much. Distinguished senator, one of us, we appreciate you. Thank you.
When people do nice things for you in the movement, what do you say to them?
My country people, they don't give their speech finish. The most important thing when they talk, we say, make the workers give them 1 week. Now we take the chief whip of Nigeria Senate talk.
Was to move from here to Aswan Villa, but with the motion that has been moved and seconded, I'm sure you will all be willing for us to give the National Assembly a chance to help us resolve this matter. Greatest Nigerian workers, articulate Nigerian workers, you will genuinely hear the conclusion of this matter before this week runs out. Thank you. The band will give us some more capability, and then we'll do some direction. You want a senator?
We need the mics. The microphone is needed. We need the mic here.
Okay, my country people,
the two mics, please. The two mic
chief whip of Nigeria Senate, address workers after the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC), Comrade Joe Ajero, presents the demands of the Labour and Trade Union Union Congress. Ali Ndume, after all the plenty things when he talk, beg Nigerian workers, make them no go on any strike, make them give them 1 week, make them chook eye for the issues where they don't raise for the Senate, then they go get back to the workers. Now the high point of waiting in talk with that. So the workers, they hope say, after 1 week, they go get feedback from the Nigeria Parliament on the issues where they drop for ground. Country people, now the nationwide NLC and TUC protests where they happen for across Nigeria about the fuel subsidy removal. Then they also demand the government touchlight the minimum wage. As it is now, minimum wage now 30,000. And even some states for the country need a fit pay that 30,000 to their workers. And according to what the president of NLC talk, he talk say the negotiation for that 30,000 minimum wage will end next year. But before next year come, and sake of the things whether they increase up and down, sake of the fuel subsidy where government remove, the things don't they cause wahala for the pockets of workers. So then they hope say government go touchlight the minimum wage sharp. As it be so fuel now between 615 to 630 naira. Now most stations they sell. Country people now the matter. Now make workers carry worker come do this protest. Some of the workers will talk to us off camera, say their salary no they even reach them to pay transport again, go work. Some of them tell us say they know they go work every day again. Sake of say they no fit afford transportation, they no even fit buy food, they no even fit buy basic things where they need from the salary. And again, government will announce say they go increase school fees for Nigeria unity schools and some universities. So all these things mean say they need more money to solve all these their problems. But nothing government don't do to increase their salaries and to make their working conditions okay. Another issue where they raise now the refineries. As it be so, no refinery they work for Nigeria. They say make government chook eye to investigate all the money where they don't put inside the refineries. Make them make sure say then give account of farm. Country people, that's so it be for the National Assembly complex where